Hey, Tommy the PBS here at DC Hopefuls, and one of the things I preach like crazy is the importance of a resume, and a good resume. Too many people are blindly applying online, which it doesn't really work anyway, but they're doing it with a resume that's not going to cut the mustard. Then they decide to go out and network, which is great, and even if they go about it the right way, like I did for a few months back in 2013, if your resume's not awesome and well put together, you're not going to go very far. People will want to help, then they'll see your resume and they're going to get cautious and not want to help. And so at DC Hopefuls, I've been able to help a ton of people get their resume into an amazing place. So I want to take a look at Chris. This is an example of someone who did it the right way. So you can read this for yourself. Basically, Chris is saying, look, I got an interview not because of where I went to school, not because of the awards I've won or anything like that. It's because they were so impressed with what a good job I did on my resume, that I took the time and really laid it out for them, and they were just impressed by how well put together my resume was. That's huge, people, because even if you have some great experience, then you could pair it with this. And if you're like I was for years, you're lacking the right experience, and you don't have a ton of great things to put on the resume, at least you can impress people with how well you put it together on paper. And this is going to be really important for networking because people will feel much better passing it around. So why was Chris so successful? Because he was willing to get help. He reached out to me, and not that I am the magic person. He could have reached out to someone else, but he reached out and he took help. And he bounced around to other people, and he did the things I told him to do, and he really took the time. He got rid of all the jargon. He worked really hard on the formatting, and he took some time to make sure the bullets really sold him and really were clear on what he'd been doing and what that organization was all about. Now, have I helped everyone? No. Here's a worse story, and it's a story I call minime. And I say that because I met a young man once, and he was me. It was like 6-year younger version of me. He literally was from my same small town in Arkansas. He went to the same college, same fraternity. We knew a lot of the same people. And he found me through the Career Center back at our home school. And I got on the phone with him, and all I wanted to do was help him. He was great. He was eager. He wanted to move to DC and start this incredible career. And then as we're talking, he says, I want to work in this office and that. And I'm like, oh my God. My fraternity brother, who is, I guess, also yours as well, he works in that office. He's an awesome guy. This is too perfect. Let me set you guys up. So I reach out to the guy I know and I say, hey, I'm going to connect you to this young mini-me. You're going to love him. And he said, this is great. Yeah, that would be awesome. We're actually kind of looking for some junior level folks. Let's make it happen. How exciting. And so I say, hey, young mini-me, I need your resume. And he sends it to me and I'm thinking, oh my God. This is bad. Not good formatting. I'm reading it. None of it makes sense. It's just full of action verbs. It was not a good resume. Like, much worse than most I will see. I promise you it's worse than yours. But I didn't know what to do, so I sent it to my buddy, and he quickly wrote back and said, never mind. I can't send this to my boss. I can't send this to people. Is this guy serious? Like, come on. What am I supposed to do with this? Now look, here was a pivotal moment in this young man's life. I wrote him back, which, let me be clear, 95% of people will not do what I was about to do for him. And I said, look, we can't pass this resume around. It needs a lot of work. But that doesn't mean we're not willing to help you. We just can't pass this piece of paper. And I said, honestly, it was crazy that I even sent it to him in the first place, but I wanted to get his opinion as well. I'm willing to help you. If you want to spend some time, we can fix your resume. And he never wrote me back. I don't know where he is. I don't even really remember his real name. Maybe he's super successful. I don't know. But that was the wrong decision, right? And I think you're picking up on the theme. So what was the difference of Chris getting an interview at his dream office versus this guy who had an amazing opportunity in front of him and didn't make it happen? It's purely attitude. Whether it's your resume or networking, or anything professionally, it's about the attitude you have. Are you willing to seek help? Are you willing to take feedback and get better? Are you willing to lean on people and make them feel important? He could have made me feel important, that I could be someone who gives him advice and guides him and see it improve and then help that opportunity go forward. That would have made me feel amazing, like I'm well connected and I'm this mentor to people. And he robbed me of that. He actually made me feel like I had wasted my time with him and that the world was this cold place. He made me feel like crap. And there I was, someone in a position to help him. So, here's the question for you. Are you willing to get help? Do you want to improve your resume? Do you want to improve your networking? Do you want to have a career that helps people and is better than what you have now? Are you feeling stuck? Well, here's your chance. Below, in not the comment, but in the description, there is a link. You can book a 10-minute Facebook chat with me, and I will try to help you. Tell me about your career. Tell me what's going on, where you're stuck. Let's talk a little bit about your resume, and I will tell you about the free resources we have. I will line you up with a free resource that I have created that I think will help you, and I probably won't be able to help myself, and I'll probably give you some advice while we're talking. It's really that simple. This could be a very small step towards an amazing, bright future. And it's not because I have all the answers. I'm some amazing wizard. That's not it at all. But if you're willing to do it with me, you'll be willing to do it with other people. And this is the root, the foundation of networking. And networking and relationships is everything in the world that we want to be in. So, again, are you going to be Chris and have people talking about your resume and like having doors flung wide open for you? Or are you going to be this other guy and shut your own door? Because you're unwilling to accept help, but you think you can do it all on your own, or you're embarrassed to get some feedback. There's nothing embarrassing about getting help. It's actually the most powerful sign of strength you can ever give. And people who are willing to get help go really, really far. So again, here's your opportunity. I would love to chat with you. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you're a member of the DC Hopefuls Facebook group. Amazing community of people who have all agreed that, yeah, I need some help. And that's why they're in the community. An amazing place. So hopefully I will be talking to you very soon.